All right, SACCOS or money market funds? SACCOS or money market funds? Ladies and gentlemen, this is a question that I've been receiving in the comment section and in my inbox, and I felt that I should answer this question in a more strategic way so that at the end of this video, you are going to understand between money market fund and SACCOS, which one is the best to invest in. And I feel this question is more of goal-oriented or purpose-oriented, because here it's like you're supposed to define your goal first before you even think of any investing in any of these two accounts. So you're supposed to define your goal first, or the purpose for investment. You are supposed to ask yourself questions before you invest here, either MMF or SACCOS, and then answer those questions, or ask yourself what kind of problem that you want to solve in your life when you decide to invest in SACCOS or money market funds. And for me to answer this question, I'm going to be using some differentiating factors, as you can see, as I have listed them on my whiteboard. I'm going to be using differentiating factors so that I can be able to categorize between SACCOS and money market funds, so that you can know when to invest in SACCOS and when to invest in money market funds account. And without wasting time, I want to go to my point number one, and I'm talking about goal or purpose. You see, the main goal of investing in SACCOS, number one, is for loans. If you want to obtain credit, SACCOS are the best institutions to obtain credit facilities. So the first purpose or goal of investing in SACCOS is for loans. Number two is dividends. Yeah, number two is dividends on your share capital, right? We normally say that SACCOS give dividends on the share capital. And number three is rebates on your deposits. So SACCOS are going to give you loans. I think I have already made a video talking about SACCOS giving loans and all the required and procedure and everything. And then it's going to give dividends on share capital and rebates on deposits. Money market funds, the main purpose of investing here, or the goal of investing money market funds, is number one, for security of your money. Security of your money, if you are looking for where to dump your money, for example, and to gain interest. Number two is for passive income. And number three is for what we call savings account, or for accumulation of funds, you know. So you might decide to save in money market funds for security purpose. You might be having 5 million, unashanga niweke kwa bank ama niweke wapi. So you can put it in the money market fund for security purposes, passive income, or it can also act as a savings account, or it can also act as diversification of risk. And then let's go to liquidity. So here liquidity is very low. Number one, when you talk about liquidity, we are saying if you want to finance your short-term obligations, for example, you have a hospital bill to pay, you have rent to pay, are you going to depend on SACCOS? Are you going to go and withdraw your money on SACCOS? Not unless you have saved your money in a transactional account. But as long as you have saved your money in a deposit account, then you're not going to get this money faster. So when it comes to liquidity here, so here liquidity is poor. Let me categorize as liquidity is, because this one is going to take you 2 months before you get your money. So you cannot depend on this when it comes to liquidity. But here liquidity is good. It's best. It's average, right? Because it can take few days. So liquidity is average. So I'm just trying to categorize. So hii inaweza kusort out, ile haiwezi. This one cannot sort you out. This one can sort you out. Now, when it comes to risk, SACCOS are less riskier. They are low risk, but you cannot compare them with money market funds. Of course, when you compare with money market funds, these ones are low riskier than SACCOS. So here, medium risk. Here is low risk. Yeah. Shaisikia cases of where SACCOS were mismanaged by the directors and ikaogelea hivyo, and so on and so on. So, but when it comes to money market funds, these ones are low risk. All right. Now, when it comes to return, When it comes to return, SACCOs, the interest rates are flat. So flat interest rates, right? And here we are talking about compounded interest rates. Compounded interest rates. And here we are talking about daily compounding interest rates, and it's about daily compounding. When it comes to regulations, SACCOs are regulated by number one, Ministry of Cooperatives, and two, SASRA. Yeah, Ministry of Cooperatives and SASRA. Money market funds are regulated by CMA, Capital Markets Authority is the one. So all those are regulated by different agencies of the government, just to make sure that the public funds are not misappropriated, and so on and so on. Then flexibility, when it comes to SACCOs and money market funds, I think so this one is less flexible. This one is more flexible. And I mean here, you can put your money and it's going to be compounded daily and so on, and you can be able to withdraw your money anytime that you want and then put it back then. But when it comes to SACCOs, if you want to withdraw your money, it's going to take you 2 months before you withdraw and before you get your money. So I think it's less flexible. Again, if you want to put it back, even the process of applying a loan is a process, because you have to look for guarantors and so on. So this one is less flexible. That one is more flexible. But again, if you want a loan, money market funds are not going to give you a loan. So if your purpose is to obtain loan, then you better go with SACCOs. Then capital required. For you to get a loan here, we have share capital here. Share capital. You need share capital of minimum maybe 30 to 25. And then we have deposits. Yeah, you need to have saved some deposits so that you can obtain a loan. And of course, even for you to get dividends and rebates on dividends, you need some money to give you that. But when it comes to money market fund, with Etika money market fund, by the way, you can invest as low as 100, some 1,000, some 5K, and so it depends with the organization or the fund manager who is working. So ladies and gentlemen, that is all about the SACCOs and money market funds. Of course, we have a lot of differentiating factors other than what I've listed on the whiteboard, and you can check on them online and also be able to understand what we are talking about here when it comes to the risk and the investments based on the SACCOs and money market funds account. Thank you very much, guys, for watching this video, and nashukuru sana for those who are reaching out to me asking questions, and I believe that you are going to make a difference, me and you together. Thank you so much, and continue watching. We meet in our next video. Thank you.